Wise warriors, let's get it. Wise warriors, let's get it. Wise warriors, let's get it. 5 minute mark, we gonna get it in. Want to send some love to all the new subs. Thank you. I appreciate it. All the wise warriors, though, let's go. Gonna get it in. I'm gonna give it to that 5 minute mark. We gonna get to work. Give it to that 5 minute mark. We gonna get to work. Wise warriors. 5 minute mark. We gonna get to work. That's what's going on. Everybody some time to tap in and check in. Everybody time to tap in and check in. All the wise warriors, let's go. All the wise warriors, let's get to work. On this here evening, 5 minutes, 5 minute mark, and I'm gonna get to it. Just giving some people some time to get up in the building, and we gonna get to work. Wise warriors, let's get it. All right, got that right. Everybody doing good on this Saturday night, evening, morning, wherever you at on the planet. Thanks for tapping in with me. A lot of people out here streaming, got platforms, channels, podcasts. So thanks for tapping in with me. It's humbling, it's gratifying. We're gonna get to it though. Try and give people some time to get in here, so they don't miss nothing. So make sure you got that notification bell on, so you don't miss nothing. You know what I mean? This Saturday evening, we're gonna get to it. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Wise warriors, let's go. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Overall, though, hope everybody in good spirits, good vibes, good energy, good frequencies, being honest with themselves, not lying to themselves, treating themselves and not cheating themselves. You know what I mean? We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. We're going to have a beautiful stream. That's what we're going to do. We'll have a beautiful live stream today. We're definitely going to be able to do that. Oh, let me put this quick PSA out there. Don't forget, when you guys out there see a pre-recorded video, I try to do pre-recorded video. I try to record about 4 or 5 of those a day. So therefore, I ain't got to keep rushing to my computer and or my laptop. You know what I'm saying? So I try to record at least 4 or 5 of those in one day, chill out like the rest of the week, so I ain't got to be doubling back. You know what I mean? So it may look the same, but it's not. So I just try to do as many of those pre-recorded as I can to knock them down and get them out the way. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to put that out there for everybody. So if you see something like, hold on, that looks similar, nah, I be doing a lot of them pre-recorded in one day, so I could get them out the way. And like I said, whatever else I got to handle, I got to do, I could get to it, I could pursue it. I ain't got to double back on it. You know what I'm saying? And I could just shake out, for the rest of my week, or whatever else I'm gonna do. Like if I'm gonna go live or whatever, I'll be good. So I try to do like 4 or 5 of those pre-recordeds in one day and leave it alone, and then I upload them as I can. So I don't upload nothing before I get into the content. I don't upload nothing based off anything. I just schedule something and let the chips fly where they may. But I'm not like uploading nothing based off a pre-recorded video of algorithm. Nah, I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna put this out. Like it's nothing based off nothing. I don't go off no hunches. I just put it out there and I let you guys out there, the subscribers or the consumers, I let you guys decide, what's gonna hit or not. But I'm not putting nothing out based off nothing. Like I ain't that type of person. You know what I mean? I'm gonna record it, but I'm not gonna just say, all right, I'm gonna put this out because this is what people talking about or this was going on. Nah, I'm putting it out there and I'm gonna let the subscribers or the supporters or the consumers gobble it up and let the chips fly where they may. All right, so this was going on, Wise Warriors. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all the haters out there. Thank you for hating. Keep hating. Don't stop. Keep hating. I appreciate it. It's motivating. You know what I mean? That's something that do motivate me. The hate that you guys send me. And the haters know who they are. You know what I mean? I got some that do be online and I got some that just tap in that literally know me and personally know me. So keep the hate coming. I appreciate it. I'm never going to get upset with you. I'm never going to curse you out. I mean, I need it, to be honest with you. How come? Because if I wasn't doing nothing or I wasn't about nothing, how can you hate? You know what I'm saying? Also, thank you to everybody that told me I would never be Sugar Honey Iced Tea. You know what I mean? Thank you for all those people that told me I was less than who I knew I was destined to be and who I'm becoming. So keep telling me I ain't Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the people that told me I wouldn't even be where I'm at today with this podcast. That I should have kept pursuing and keep going where I'm going with my music. So thank you to all those people too. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Keep it coming. And also, thank you for everybody who quietly hating. They ain't saying nothing, but I know they hating because they give me eye rolls. They'll tap in and out, and they'll take a like back, and I keep it up. I appreciate it. Also, thank you, for giving me your time. You know what I'm saying? Because for a lot of people that do be hating, a lot of them say they got better things to do and they got things going on. So thank you for giving me 5 minutes or an hour or to watch it pre-recorded. Thank you. Keep it coming. I appreciate it. See, for me, it does a lot for me. You can't hate on nothing. So it solidifies I got to be doing something. So keep it coming. Also, keep coming the fact that you could yell, scream, argue that you got things to do. You got a life. You got more important things to do. But yet and still, you're giving up that energy and that time. So thank you. I appreciate it. See, me, I'm not going to say what I got to do. I'm not going to say how much my time is caught up in other things. I'm going to just get those things done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to look forward to catching up to you, and I'm not going to look back at nothing. You know what I mean? Just going to continuously keep floating upstream. That's what I'm going to continue to do. But yeah, the hate is needed. People told me that I would never be where I'm at today with my podcast. Thank you. People told me I was Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Thank you. Family members that doubted me, appreciate y'all. Know what I mean? All the people who unsubscribe and still watch, thank you. I appreciate it. All the people that said my content was whack or was boring or I was doing the same thing, thank you. Keep it coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me time. Thank you for analyzing nothing. Like it's appreciated. So it's to me, I'm having fun with it. And I'm not mad. I'm not glad either, but I'm not mad. It's humbling. It's gratifying that when you ain't about nothing and you ain't doing nothing, how people still give you their time. They still give you their effort. They still give you their energy. So I'm thankful. However, though, it's about my wise warriors now. It's time that I tap in and talk to them. You know what I mean? Because they know how this thing works. They know how to stay composed. They know how to respect themselves. They know how to keep their word. They know how to ignore foolery, the clown show, people that just want to argue and go back and forth with you because they unhappy about something. So I appreciate it, but I'm focused on the wise warriors right now. And that's a selected few people, a selected group of people. You know what I mean? So to all the wise warriors, we on our mission now. We on our mission. And we came from the bottom of the ocean. And you know what we're going to get to, the top of that mountain. And remember, we don't look down on others. We look down on the old version of ourselves to see the new version of ourselves. How come? Because we know what they really going to do. They're going to say they got love for you. They're going to say they appreciate you. In between time, in the meantime, that's just talk. They're just saying that to keep you at bay so you can believe they care about you. So you can believe they love you. But it don't matter because you love you. You care about you. You respect you. So whoever else don't, okay, and whoever else won't, okay, and doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They gonna say we crazy. We losing our mind. We don't know what we doing. We don't know what we talking about. We too intense. We exaggerating. Okay, I exaggerate. I'll be too intense. No problem. Ain't no need for me to lie though. No need for me to do that. Because other people aren't that important for me to have to lie to them about anything. They're not that important. I'm important. I'm the factor. The wise warriors are the factors. And when you're doing something, you're not going to be distracted by people who doing nothing. You actually doing something. So how you going to be distracted by the people that's doing nothing? See, wise warriors, what start to happen is this. When you start moving, they get upset because they're going to be stuck in the same place or the same spot or the same position. So they're going to do anything to keep you where you at. See, when you start to climbing up that mountain, they're going to be tugging and pulling at your ankles and at your feet. You know what I mean? To pull you back down to where they at. They don't want to have a conversation with you. They don't want to build with you. They don't even get along with you. They just don't want you climbing up, ascending, evolving. They just want to keep you down where they at. That's all they want to do. They want to keep you where you at. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. How come it's a beautiful thing? Because you get to see them for who they really are. See, another thing, Wise Warriors, you know why I appreciate it when the pandemic was around, because people was able to wear what they wanted to wear anyway, masks, because they wanted the masquerade to hide behind a mask. So you couldn't really see their true identity. But see, Wise Words, we could see above and beyond that. We could see their true identity. They ain't even got to say that. We could see it. We could sense it. We could see and sense their true identity. You know what I mean, Wise Warriors? So I get it. So I need you guys to understand that. They comfortable with that. Leonardo, what's going on? Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate it. Thank you, friend. So that's how this go, Wise Warriors. They gonna do that. Don't even worry about it. They gonna keep a mask on. And when you want to really see who they really are, they ain't gonna take that mask off. And they ain't gotta take it off, because we know who behind the mask. You want them to wear the mask. Let them feel comfortable not being themselves. See, that's the difference when you're a Wise Warrior. You're comfortable with being you. See, people don't like who they are, and they don't know where they're going, or who they becoming. So at the end of the day, they're going to make it seem like that. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. They're going to make it seem like they love you. They appreciate you. They got you. But they got that mask on because they don't really want you to see who they really are. And that's fine. Let them keep it on. At least you know they can't face you. They got to have on a mask, because you could identify the foolery, the games, the lies, the headaches, the drama, the gossip, the speculation. You can spot that. It's easy to sense that. It's easy to see that. See, that's how this thing works, Wise Warriors. That's how it go. We got somewhere to go. We doing something. And that's going to be the issue moving forward. We got somewhere to go and we doing something. We came from somewhere too. We came from the bottom of the ocean. We're going to the top of the mountain. What we're doing is now we're going to show the world, and it's not to prove anything, but we're going to show the world how Wise Warriors move, how to respect yourself, how to protect yourself, how to control yourself, how to stay focused on your path and your journey, and appreciate peace and solitude, and truly embrace happiness. People going to talk about you regardless. You know, I used to be around people all the time and put my best foot forward and put a lot of effort and energy. And, you know, they still was mad at me. You know, they still talked about me. They still criticized me. And in the beginning, Wise Warriors, when I wasn't ascending to the level that I'm at today, I would argue with them. I would say something bad. Now when they do it, I don't even say nothing. It done got so deep, they say more now because I don't say nothing. It done got so deep, they frustrated because I ain't got nothing to say. They saying what they would say behind my back. They saying it out loud now. I'm going to say that again. What they were saying behind my back, they say it out loud now because I ain't got nothing to say. I don't blame them. I let them do what they do. I'm just not going to allow myself to be caught up in it. That's all. Like I said, the things they used to say behind my back, they say out loud now because I'm not responding no more. See, they can't nitpick and think I'm going to say something bad. Because like I said, when I gave them my best foot forward and I gave them energy and I put in work, they still talked about me. They still criticized me. When I showed them I was doing the best I could do at that time in my life, being a man or being a father or being a family member. Nope, wasn't good enough. They talked about me. behind my back. But now that I'm not saying nothing, the things they would say behind my back, they saying it out loud. See, I had to learn how to win. And when I started to learn how to win, I became a winner. And now I'm on a winning team. Moderated Untapped In. Good evening to you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I learned how to become a winner, and I started winning. See, when you start winning, people are going to get upset with you because they already know they're a loser, and they lose all the time. And they losing in this thing called life. See, it's a difference when you playing the game. I don't play the game. I'm controlling it. So I see their next move before they even move. Their next move is premeditated or calculated. How is it premeditated or calculated? Is because their next move is going to be out of frustration. It ain't going to be out of love and honor and dignity and generosity or even curiosity. Nah, it's going to be out of frustration. They frustrated because I don't say nothing no more. I don't got to worry about my phone pinging and dinging and ringing. Nope, because the people that I used to speak to, I don't speak to. Like I said, why get a new phone and talk to old people? Why do that? That ain't how this thing go. Nope, new phone, new people. New car, new people. New apartment, new home, new house, new people. That's how that go. New clothes, new attitude, new look. That's how that work. That's how that go. It ain't how it used to be. I just get a new phone and speak to the same old people about the same old thing. Well, cousin so-and-so said. Well, aunt so-and-so said. What this person said. I don't care about what they said. Because when they said it, when I was around, I wasn't listening. And I told them, I ain't listening to that. I ain't paying that no mind. Why you ignoring me? No, I'm ignoring chitter-chatter. Let's really talk about something. Not talk about nothing. Other people, they ain't doing nothing. Why we talking about it? I don't want to count their money. I ain't worried about their wardrobe. I ain't gonna help them with their bills. I ain't gonna be able to put food in their refrigerator. What am I worrying about what they doing for? That don't make what they doing worse than what I'm doing or better than what I'm doing. It's just no need for me to worry about it. For what? For what? It ain't gonna change the dynamics in my life. I change the dynamics in my life. I'm at the controls. When this thing come to a halt, I got to say so behind it. That's why I'm so in tune with what I got to do. It don't matter if it sounds selfish or self-centered. Don't matter. I'm not caught up in what other people doing. I'm caught up in myself without being conceited. I'm caught up in myself without being conceited. I'm saying it again. I'm caught up in myself without being conceited. That's how this thing works. That's how this thing works. So that's why I'm going to say it again. I love and I appreciate the people that told me I wouldn't be sugar, honey, iced tea. Thank you. Salute to the people that told me I wouldn't make it this far where I'm at with my podcast. Thank you. Salute to the people that stepped over me and walked past me when I was homeless in the street. If I was on fire, they wouldn't even pee on me. If I was bleeding, they wouldn't give me a Band-Aid. I appreciate them. I ain't mad at them. I appreciate them. See, because that aspect of my pain, I turned it into peace. That aspect of my pain, I used that experience to become stronger mentally, spiritually. So now, when they try to attack my spirit, I just laugh at them and say, have a good day, stay blessed. When they try to attack me psychologically, send me subliminal messages through the internet, through second, third party people via text messages or via phone calls or block calls or private calls. They go to voicemail. They're like, damn, he ain't answer. Calling from numbers I don't know. Damn, he ain't answer. Trying to entice me. When I go places, they know I be. Sending people my way. Oh, you look familiar. You know such and such? Nah. You sure? Did you grow up here? Do you used to be over there? Nah. Oh, you look like such and such. Oh, well, people look alike. You have a good day, though. And I keep it moving. But am I going to yell, scream, get upset? Ain't no need. Because I'm winning. And I'm a winner. See, when you winning and you're a winner, it don't even matter no more. Don't even matter. But since they frustrated and nothing else is working, because when I got frustrated and I was putting in the work, like, yo, you know what? I got to ride this out because that's my family. I got to ignore that for my kid. I got to do this for a family member. I got to do this for my kid. And it was like, I did that. Shit ain't really mean nothing. You could have did more. You could have did better. It's like, I could have. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, now I know moving forward what I won't be doing no more. And I said nothing. Ain't no need to argue. But see, now I pay them no mind at all. It's like I'm alive, but I'm dead. How? Due to the fact that they can't speak to me, can't get to me. And things they would have said in the past or do that would affect me, it don't no more. People they said things to about me, or they got in contact, they get in contact with me. Those people can't reach me no more. They'll say, you still ain't speak to him yet? Nah, I thought his number changed. He don't even respond. Yeah, why should I? What am I responding for? For what? When I was in your presence, you didn't appreciate it. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't doing enough. Remember, I had to put in more work. I had to do more. So now that I put that energy into me, it's a problem. It don't matter if they did or didn't love me. I love me. Don't matter if they did or didn't want to be around me. I'm around myself now. I enjoy doing things by myself, with myself. Because when I wanted to deal with these people, they gave me a hard way to go. I never gave them a hard way to go. Yes, it was bumps in the road, but I never gave them a hard way to go. I sincerely wanted to deal with them, be around them, be happy with them, be happy next to them. Nope, wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough. And I'm not mad at that. I just became great for myself. I ain't got to be good enough for them. I became great for myself. So that's why now it's about the wise warriors. Go ahead, they could attack my name. I'm not mad at that. They could attack my character. Not mad at that. They could curse my name. Not mad at that. See, long as they keep doing what they doing, I'm humbled. It's gratifying. They could be negative when it comes to my name. They could throw dirt on my name. I'm going to just keep taking the shower. They could get disrespectful. I'm going to just show self-respect. They could yell, scream, and curse. I'm going to just stay calm, mild-mannered, and humble. More importantly, though, I'm going to ignore them. More importantly, though, I'm going to stay silent when they want me to talk to them. Nothing to say. So it's going to always be thank you, though, for telling me what I'm not going to do, what I'm not going to be, where I'm not going to go, what I'm not going to get, what I'm not going to have. Keep telling yourself that. Thank you for saying it out loud now, because I know what it was when I left out the room, how they said it behind my back. Thank you for being up front now. That's what, when you ignore people, that's what it does. When you cut your energy off, like when you turn the light off and they can't see nothing no more. That's what happened when you turn your energy off. When you change the radio station, when you change the frequency, they get static now. They're getting static now. It's like, hold on. I thought I had it on the right station. No, I changed the station. It's like back in the days when the antenna broke off the TV, off the radio, you had to put a hanger in it to try to get a better frequency. And it would come in, but it would be a lot of static, and you don't really you just get frustrated and change the station or turn it off. See, that's what happened when I went silent. That's what happened when I ignored them. The antenna was broken, and they put a hanger in the antenna, and it was coming in, but it was static. Or when I turned my energy off, it got dark and they couldn't see. But see, when I was giving them my energy, they would play with the light switch, turn it off and on. When I gave them my energy, they would turn the radio station. I don't want to hear that. So they changed the station to what they wanted to listen to. And I let them, and I'm thankful. But now they frustrated because whatever I'm playing, and I ain't playing, but whatever my tune is, it ain't on the radio no more. What I'm watching ain't on TV. So can't never change the channel and I'm going to pop up no more. And when I pop up, I ain't got nothing to say to them. And when they turn me up, they going to hear silence. Because I ain't got nothing to say to them. Because they ain't a wise warrior. They ain't at that level in their life yet. And it's not to put them down. They just didn't elevate yet. See, when you start to elevate and evolve, you get looked at weird. You get told you crazy, you bugged out, you too intense, you too much. You want your cake and eat it too. Why would I buy a cake or bake a cake to give it to somebody else? They can have a piece of cake. They can have a piece of cake. So I'm supposed to buy a meal and give it away. You want your cake and eat it too. Why not? It's my cake, right? It ain't your cake. It ain't our cake. It's mine. So why wouldn't I want it? You want a piece? Say you want a piece. But don't tell me I want my cake and eat it too. So you can have all the cake for yourself. And it ain't yours. It's mine. You didn't say a cake or the cake. You said my cake, meaning you want your cake. Right. I know what your mean. Your mean mine. It ain't ours. It ain't us. When it was our or us, you thought it was all about you. You said mine, mine, mine. So now that I'm saying me, 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 what's the problem? So it was all right when people told me it was theirs, or mine's, mine's, mine's. Now that I'm saying me, 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 oh, he caught up in himself. He conceited. No, I'm not conceited. I just made it more about me. That's all I did. I just made it more about me. Make it more about you. Have some of that. Tell me how it tastes. When you make it all about other people and they cut you off or they cut you short, why are you frustrated? You made it about them. Make it about you. Self-preservation. Self-preservation. That's why I raised my self-awareness, so I could be aware of the things that I do and say. Can't worry about what other people do and say. Have no control over that. Have no control over that. But when I was around, I did give up my undivided attention. I did give up my time. I did put things to the side. It don't matter how prosperous or successful they thought those things would be. I put those things to the side. The things that other people was into, they have to put it to the side because they wasn't into much. So it don't matter what I was into. Say, oh, but it didn't materialize because I put it to the side to give you time. So if they're going to say, well, your music wasn't successful, you didn't prosper, you wasn't making no money, did I put it on hold at one point or not? What did you put on hold that was significant in your life for me? And what did I ask you to put on hold? Nothing. Nothing. I wouldn't ask you to do that. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't ask you to put something on hold or to the side to give me time that you considering doing on a large scale that could change the landscape for generations to come. Things I was doing was going to impact and change for generations to come. It don't matter if they believed it or not. I put it to the side. Don't matter if they believed in it or not. I put it to the side. That's the point. So if somebody's writing a book and they keep stopping their book to attend the family, kids, whoever else, and now they books don't ever make it to Barnes and Nobles or wherever, nobody can tell them, well, you a fake author. You ain't gonna never sell no books. Did I stop writing chapters in my book and stop pushing my book to come back, to put in time, effort, and energy with my loved ones, my family, my children, etc.? And if that's what I was supposed to do, okay, so why people didn't supposed to show me the love, respect, and the gratitude that was due to me for doing that then if I was supposed to do it? But I wasn't supposed to do it. They didn't love me. They loved access to me. They didn't love me. They loved the control I gave them over me. That's what they did. That's what they wanted. They wanted to be able to control my narrative. And then when it didn't go the way it should have went, they're going to blame me. Well, that was your fault. You ain't have to do this. I ain't tell you to stop that for me. I didn't tell you to give that up for your children. I didn't tell you to give that up for family. But then when you keep it moving, oh, you chasing something, it ain't going to happen. You ain't going to never sell no books. You ain't going to never be able to be no real painter, fashion designer, whatever you was putting your effort and energy into on a large scale. On a large scale. When you come back and say, look, I had somebody offer me a contract for a book. Somebody offered me a contract for music. Somebody offered me a contract for sports and athletics. Why you didn't take it? Because remember, I was selfish. Remember, I was stingy. Remember, I was neglecting my family, my loved ones, my kids. Remember? If I cared, I would have put in time and effort and energy with them, even though it was chaotic, right? Even though there was a lot of toxicity involved. I'm still supposed to do it, right? And then when you do it and it backfire, it's your fault. It's your fault. You the culprit. It's your bad. Why this thing backfired? Why this thing ain't work? They're going to plant their insecurities on you. It's going to always be your fault. And I accepted that. But when I'm not accepting no more, it's dealing with it, living with it. I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't care what they think about me. Let them think that. And doesn't matter. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I ain't caught up in that no more. See, that's what happens with a lot of people, Wise Warriors. Stop worrying about being a people pleaser. Please yourself. Adhere to yourself. That's what happens a lot of times. You be a people pleaser. And you have nothing to show for it, being a people pleaser. You have nothing to show for it. I was pleasing people. I had nothing to show for it? Nothing. Nothing. And it's still my fault. It's still my bad. And I went all out to please people. Like, nah, I ain't worrying about it. I'm going to do this, 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 and that. Show them they my priority, how much I care about them. And it backfired on me. It blew up in my face. Because I'm like, nah, man, that's still such and such to me. I'm going to ride this out. It don't matter. I know Christmas is fake. I'm still going to celebrate it. I know Easter is fake. I'm still going to celebrate it. That's what I'm talking about. Looking to be a people pleaser. Blew up in my face. That's what I get. Won't happen no more, though. Won't happen no more. Because I ain't going to worry about it. When I was around looking to please them, they still talked about me. They still criticized me. Still told me how less of a man or a father or a friend or a family member I was. Even though they knew I don't believe in Christmas, I don't believe in Easter, I don't celebrate holidays, I don't do a lot of things. But I said, you know what, man, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna rep this with my family. I'm gonna do this for my kids. But when it didn't go the way they wanted it to go and it backfired, who got the blame? Me. And I'm not mad at that. I accepted that. But see, when things went right, they wanted all the credit. But when things didn't go right, I got all the blame. SSC TV, Major Love shout out, friend. That's how that went. When things went right, I got all the blame. When things went wrong, I got all the blame. When things went right, they want all the credit. Yeah, God bless you too, friend. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate it. So things went wrong, my fault. Things went right, everybody else wanted the credit. That's how that go. Despite things I was doing. No, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that. Things go wrong, his fault. Things go right, nah. We prospering, and they ain't got nothing to do with you. We making it, they ain't got nothing to do with you. We succeeding, got nothing to do with you. Let me succeed. Oh, he only doing that because he's selfish. He turned his back on his family. So that's why he has money. That's why he's fake successful. See, when I do something, there's always shots thrown at me. Backhand compliments connected to it. But when they do it, no, we did hard work. Hard work. I got my kid through school without my deadbeat baby father. He never was there for me. Wow. Okay. Huh? Okay. No problem. But I'm not saying I made it somewhere and I'm shooting people down. I made it because I kept fighting. I didn't give up. But I'm not saying people held me back. People stopped me. I'm saying it was my bad that I put all that effort and energy in with these people and it didn't work. It's my fault though. But I put the effort and energy they wanted me to. And when it didn't work, it was my fault. And when it worked, they want all the pats on the back. See, that's why Wise Warriors, I do what I do, because I don't want nobody to clap for me. They could boo me all they want, but they ain't got to clap for me, though. I don't need a round of applause. See, when people want to embarrass you publicly, it's all good. That's why I'll take my success silently. When people want to embarrass you in public, it's all good. I'll take my success silently. That's how I operate. I take mine silently. That's why I'm not on websites. So for the people that's going to speculate and assume things about me can't say, yo, what you meant by that message on Instagram? I ain't on there. What you meant by that thing on Facebook? I ain't on there. I'm on YouTube. This for business purposes only. And every time I pay attention and I interact with people that do business, they always tell me, you cannot take business personal. And if you're moving personal, you ain't going to never be able to do business. Thank you for that information to all the people that tell me that on a constant daily basis. Thank you guys for that. Because I'm learning and I get it. So nothing's personal because I'm looking to handle my business. Nothing's personal. Looking to handle my business. That's how this thing works. So people want to talk bad? Go ahead. Another thing I like, Wise Warriors, when people do that, they get frustrated when it's their goal. See, I'm not frustrated. That is my goal. I appreciate it because it's not going to distract me. But when it's their goal, why are people talking about me? I ain't do nothing. Why people mad at me? I ain't do nothing. See, I know why people mad at me, Wise Warriors, because I'm doing something. I'm doing something. So it's funny to me now. See, when I wasn't doing nothing, I was like, why they got something to say? You know what? So I started doing something to give them something to say. So I get why they talking about me. I'm doing something. I just won't ever talk about them because I ain't paying no mind. It don't matter what they doing. I'm doing something. So how am I have time to pay attention to what other people doing when I got something to do? And I'm getting it done. And I'm getting it done. So why does it matter to me? But I'm not going to play tug of war. I'm not going to be at war like, all right, I got to argue with this person to protect that kid. Then I got to argue with this person to protect that family member. I ain't going through that. I'm going to protect me. If that's selfish, okay, no problem. But while I got to protect that person, who protected me? I had to pay attention. While I'm protecting all these people and all these things, who's protecting me? So you know what I had to do while I was worried? I had to start protecting myself. That's all. Oh, but that's a problem. I wasn't supposed to do that. I wasn't supposed to protect myself because I was supposed to protect them, and then they want to dictate to me how I'm supposed to protect them, when I'm supposed to protect them, when I'm supposed to protect them. See how that works? I'm protecting them, but they still want to give me rules and regulations and dictate to me how, when, where, and why. So you know what I decided to do? Give it to myself. Protect myself. Direct myself. Give myself rules and regulations to abide by every day. See, it's a lot of things that people worry about. And there's certain things that people make important. What's important to me is discipline. Can't pay for that. Can't teach that. It got to be in you. Can't teach discipline. It got to be in you. I'm disciplined. So the things that I used to be susceptible and weak to, I had to become disciplined to. Chitter chatter, what people think and or say. That's why I come to my platform and say, digging in the garbage helped me. Because somebody said, yo, you dirty, you a bum, you this, you that. Facts. Okay, you got that. I'm not dumb, though. I'm not dumb, though. I got intelligence. I could fix my wardrobe. Are you working on your attitude? Are you working on your honor? Are you working on your integrity? Are you working on your dignity? Man make the money, money never make the man. I make my clothes. I make everything I got look better, feel better, smell better. But it don't matter how I look or how I smell. If my attitude stink, it's funny. It don't matter. how I look or how I smell. If my attitude stink, see, that's what's going on, wise warriors. That's what's going on. My attitude stink. It don't matter what I got on. They can be like, oh, he got nasty attitude. That's why I said what I said about being spiritual. It don't matter what my religion is. If my energy off, I could be on here saying I'm a Christian and all I do is curse all day. F this and F that, B this and H that, and N this. I ain't know Christians be cursing like that, see? They ain't even worried about me cursing. They just worried about me saying I was a Christian. So that's why I reversed it. I'm spiritual. I believe in God. Because I bumped into Christians that wasn't on that. I bumped into Muslims that wasn't on that. I bumped into Hindus that wasn't on that. Israelites that wasn't on that. 5%ers that wasn't on that. And again, that's not a shot at none of these people. That's a shot at the fact that when you label yourself now, people going to attach that to you. But when you do it for self reasons, self-respect, okay, yeah, attach that to me. Self-control, attach that to me. Self-discipline, attach that to me. Self-awareness, attach that to me. See, I stopped fighting with others and started fighting against myself. I beat myself up. I fight myself to stay disciplined, to show that self-respect, that self-control. But I'm not going to be fighting with other people no more. And I'm not going to be fighting for other people, about other people no more. I'm fighting for me. I'm fighting with me. Nope, time to get up. Nope, you had enough to eat for the day. Nope, don't say nothing back to that. Nope, don't answer that text message. Nope, don't respond to that. Nope, don't answer your phone. Nope, don't go down that block. So I had to start paying attention to what not to do no more. Instead of paying attention to what to do, it's what not to do now. Oh, don't respond to that. Ignore that. Don't feed into that. Don't worry about that. Leave that alone. Go this way. That's what discipline got me. That's what discipline do for me. And I'm thankful and it's gratifying that many people don't want to deal with me. Many people don't want to talk to me. But see, the thing about the people that do want to talk to me, they really got something to talk to me about. The people that really interact with me, they appreciate my energy. They appreciate my vibe. They appreciate my spirit. They know my soul is at ease. But the other people that I used to talk to, that used to talk to me, they upset with me. They mad at me. They don't like me. I ain't mad at that. I love me. I appreciate me. See, I appreciated them. It's just I was finding myself and I was admitting that. See, they just disvalued themselves and wasn't even looking for themselves. At least I was looking for myself when we was having discrepancies, disagreements, what you call problems. At least I was looking for me. They wasn't even looking for themselves. They wasn't even looking for themselves. At least I was looking for myself. So at least when I went through things, I'm like, yo, I'm still trying to find myself, man. I got to recover from how I used to be and become a better person. That's going to take time. But in between time, I got to put in this work, right? I'm going to do it. And now that I put in work and I'm still a work in progress and I'm still proceeding and moving forward, they still where they used to be and who they used to be. And what they doing? Criticizing me. And I appreciate it because they used to do it when I would leave the room. Now they do it out loud because I ignore them and I don't have nothing to say. And now I'm earning their respect because they saying it out loud, because they get frustrated. See, back then, they didn't even respect me. When I left the room, they talked about me with other people. Now they saying it out loud. They don't care who hear it no more because they frustrated. Because I learned how to ignore them. Because when I was around, they told me I wasn't a real man. I wasn't a real father. I wasn't a real friend. I wasn't a real family member. And I appreciate the honesty. However, they didn't give me a chance to fully find myself. I didn't care if they found themselves or not. That's their responsibility for them to do that. Just like that's my responsibility for me to find myself. But at least I told them. They got so frustrated with it. And I'm glad that they told me what they told me. So now when I look in the mirror, I appreciate what I see. And I don't look in the mirror to look at my face, to look at my looks. I look in the mirror so I can see the inner me, my soul, my spirit. It's still intact. It's still there. But at one point, I was losing pieces of my spirit and my soul for other people to appease to them, to make them happy. And they were still unhappy because they was unhappy with themselves. See, now that I'm becoming who I'm becoming, I don't have to worry about other things and people making me happy. Clothes and jewelry and cars. I validate me. I do that. I appreciate those who support me in what I do, but I validate me. People don't support me, don't matter. Like I said, I come on here. Sometimes I do lives, nobody be here. And sometimes people be there. But that's not going to change what I'm going to do. Because I validate me. I do that. I do that. That's why I'm not attached to any labels or any cultures. Because what happens, just like with my own family, what happens when that culture snip, 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 cut me off? What I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? They're going to cut me off. Now I'm going to feel abandoned again? No. They cut me off. Don't matter. Don't matter. Cut me off. That's not going to hurt me. That's not going to have me feeling abandoned. It's going to make me stronger because I got to be by myself anyway. So it's all right. I appreciate the alone time. I get to spend more time with me. Get to spend more time with me. So I appreciate it. But I'm not going to let others dictate anything to me. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to dictate to me. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep my spirits high. And I'm not going to worry about what the naysayers going to say. Let them say it. It's all right with me. It's all right with me. I don't have issue with it. Let them say it. Go ahead. Not an issue. See, wise warriors, when you become who you becoming, that's the thing. You're going to see people coming and going. You're going to be passing them by. And it ain't you passing them by because you passing them by. You passing them by because you on the move. You on the go. You got things to do. Not you passing by, be like, see me, look. Nah, you got things to do. They just want to pass you by to say they left you behind. Big difference. I'm passing people by because I got something to do and I'm going somewhere. I ain't passing them by to say I left them behind. I ain't on that. I ain't on that. I ain't on that. Different energy, different vibration. I ain't on that. They're going to judge me regardless. They're going to assume and speculate regardless. So I'm going to just stay to myself. It's going to work for me that way. It's going to work for me that way. Soon enough, more of my videos, my podcasts start popping up in their algorithm. And they'll be like, oh, I heard about this podcast. It's popping up now. Yeah. They're going to be like, oh, I remember this. I remember that. Because they're frustrated. Instead of saying, at least he evolving. At least he growing. Nope. Come back down here with us. We're going to bring you down. Why would you evolve and grow and leave us here? You're selfish. Nah, I'm really selfless. Because when you keep telling people things and they say, yeah, tomorrow, or no, next time I see you, or next week, or next month, you like, I ain't got that to wait till then. You can do that. I'm not. I got to put this in motion now. Got to put it in motion now. And when you do it, and you start to manifest, and you put things in motion, now they want to talk to you. But how did you get this? And how did you do that? And we always knew you can do it. Yeah, okay. Okay. We knew you would make it to where you are. You got to forgive me. I was going through something. So that's why I wouldn't support you. You got to forgive me. I was going through this. That's why I didn't subscribe. And BS. Just telling you that to keep you at bay. Want to try to play with your emotions and see if you're going to accept it and get back on that emotional roller coaster or get on that seesaw so they can put you up, put you down, put you up, put you down. I ain't going through that no more. I'm controlling the game because I ain't got to play it no more. I am the game. I ain't in the matrix no more. That's the difference. I became it. So now they ain't going to never be able to solve me. It's over. They had their opportunity. When I was the Rubik's Cube, and I was in the Rubik's Cube, could never solve it. When I was the Rubik's Cube, they just twisted me all around. But now, I got all the colors aligned. I got to keep it moving. I got to keep it moving. Got to keep it moving. That's what's important. Like I said, I'll start popping up in the algorithm. People that know what's going on and be like, oh, he popping up. My algorithm. Yo, of course I am. Of course I am. Because I've been consistently consistent. I've been doing this. So the algorithm going to shift for me. I ain't going to shift for it. Nah, see? That's what I mean, wise warriors. When you focus, the algorithm going to shift for me. I ain't got to shift for it. That's how this thing works. Things shift for me. I don't shift for things. Nope. I used to shift for people. And then when I was doing it, they would get upset and get shifty with me or get shysty with me. So now I just let things shift for me. I don't shift for them anymore. I said this. When you chase things, they run away from you. Now people chasing me. And the real part about people chasing me, Wise Warriors, I ain't even running. I'm going to say that again. When you stop chasing things and or people, they start chasing you. But the significant thing about us, Wise Warriors, we ain't even running. We ain't even running. I always say this. We pace ourselves and we brace ourselves. They're actually running because they're trying to keep up with us. And they're going to be out of breath because they're running. See, the reason why they're going to get out of breath because they're running, it ain't because we at a distance. It's just that by the time they seen we was already gone, we was too far gone. And they thought, let me hurry up. Let me hurry up. I catch back up to them. No, you can't. Too far gone. I ain't in the matrix no more. I became the matrix. Can't solve me. You had your opportunity. You had your opportunity. You had your opportunity. You see what you did with it. That's how it go. So now the algorithm is going to come to me. And when the algorithm come, I'm embrace it. I ain't going to OD or I ain't going to take it lightly. I'm going to embrace it though. Because it's going to come. Because I've been consistently consistent. I didn't let the internet become me. And I ain't become the internet. I'm on here handling business. I'm on here handling business. And the algorithm about to let the business handle me. Because it's going to put me in the right positions and places. I'm going to start popping up on the people feeds right when they need it. Boom, there you go. It's like, oh, I don't even know who this is. Let me click on this. What are you talking about? Wise Warriors. Who's Wise Warriors? Boom. It's like, yo, this popped up just in time. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And they really going to appreciate it. And now, for the people that I don't speak to, that I ignore, that I don't deal with, that I don't talk to, that I ain't around, or that I was around, they didn't appreciate me, my frequency, my vibe, my essence, my authenticity. Oh, he think he a doctor. Oh, he think he can motivate people. Oh, he think he could. See? I think I could do something. No, I don't think. I'm just getting it done. I'm not telling you what you think of yourself. I ain't got to do it. I see you think less of yourself by thinking more of me. See, the more you think of me, the less you think of yourself. See, that's how this thing works, Wise Warriors. They going to think more of you. So that's going to show you they think less of themselves because they going to think more of you. Appreciate you for tapping in. What's going on with you, brother? Thanks for tapping in. So that's how it's going to go, Wise Warriors. I've been consistently consistent. So the algorithm is going to pull me in it. I ain't got to chase it. So the people, like I said, that said, I wouldn't be sugar on the iced tea. Thank you. People that told me I wouldn't even live to be the age I am. Thank you. People told me I wasn't a real man. Thank you. People told me I wasn't a real father. Appreciate that. When I went from hustling rocks and I went to hustling bottles and cans, I was laughed at. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. See, because when you're dealing with pain and you turn it into peace, it's hard to intercept that. It's hard to dethrone that. It's hard to do that. So my pain, I'm turning that into peace. I ain't frustrated. I appreciate my past and what I've been through. Because without it, I wouldn't be able to move forward. See, I learned how to get past my past. I learned how to get past that. Because when I was stuck on it, that's why I couldn't move. I was in quicksand. I was moving, but I was just sinking. So every time I took a step, I would sink more because my past, I wouldn't let it go. Now that I let it go, I let people that still bring it up, let them bring it up, because where they at, they stuck in what? My past. And it's a lot of people that make a coincide with my pain. Like, I can relate to that. Y'all get that? Y'all understand that? But ain't nobody gonna be able to coincide with my future. Nobody can do that. Just like I can't do it with other people. They ain't gonna be able to coincide with their future. So just because somebody could relate or have the same compassion as my past, I got to get past my past. That's why it's PASS or PAST. You know what I mean? When you're in school, they give you the PASS to go to the restroom. But when you're in life, it's PAST. And people be stuck on that. That's why they ain't moving forward, wise warriors. See, I used to let a dark past distract my bright future. I don't do that no more. My future's so bright that I can't even see my dark past no more. I can't even see it. That's how bright my future is. I can't even see that dark past no more. I can't see it. Because that's how bright my future is. That's how bright my future is. I learned this. If I stay in that dark past, I'll never be able to see light. Because that's how dark my past is. But since I let it go so I could grow, I could see that bright future. And people that stuck in my dark past, they're going to come bring the darkness. But now my future's so bright, they ain't going to even be able to dim it at all. They're going to be like, but why the past don't mean nothing? Why nobody worrying about what we're saying about his past? Because his future's too bright. His future's too bright. And they might say, you know what? What about your past? Can I ask you about that? Can I interest you in that? No, but I want to talk about his past. Because people think he really could motivate people. People think he really could encourage people. Just because he can't motivate you, he can't encourage you, don't try to be a distraction for the people that he possibly can motivate and encourage. See, that's what happened when you get past your past. You get to see the future because it's going to be revealed for you until you, but you got to be focused on it. That's what happened, wise warriors, when you get focused on it. That's what happens. When you keep saying, my past, my past, my past, get past the past. How many people be like, my future, my future, my future, my future, my future? There you go. There you go. Now we're getting somewhere because you're moving forward. And I appreciate the bright future so much, wise warriors, is that it don't even matter how I get there. If I got to crawl on my belly, if I got to walk on my knees, if I got to be pulled by my arms on my back, as long as I make it to that bright future, it don't even matter. That's how real that bright future is. It don't even matter. Because I got to get to it. And another thing about that bright future that I appreciate, don't allow or don't let people make you believe you running from your dark past. Because they're going to try to bait you in with that, oh, you running from your dark past. No, I'm not. I'm just embracing that bright future. That's all I'm doing. I'm embracing that. I'm not running from the dark past because It was there. When I was in it, I was stuck in quicksand. Like, damn, why I can't move? Why I can't move? Because I'm stuck on that dark past. My mom's, my girl, my baby mom. The police, haters, the hood I'm in, the people I'm around. Nah, me. Me. It's my bad. Every day when you get up, wise warriors, you got choices and you got options. Whatever choices you make, don't connect those with your options. You got the option to walk away. But if your choice is to go back and forth, don't put that with your options. You got the options to keep it moving and ignore something. But if your choice is not to ignore it, that's your bad. Every day, wise warriors, you got choices and options. See me? I stick with the options. The choices, I'm leaving those alone because I made terrible choices. But the difference is when I made those choices, as I started to grow, wise warriors, my bad. I had to learn to apologize to people for me, not for them. They could assume, yeah, I knew I was right. Yeah, he's stupid. He didn't see that. I apologize for my spirit and my soul. Like I said, I ain't in the matrix no more. I'm controlling it. See, when you get out the matrix, you got to be dealt with differently. See, when you get out the matrix, the people that control the matrix, they're going to pull you to the side and say, all right, you out the matrix now. And they're going to let you sit there and watch other people stuck in the matrix. Because when you say, okay, I'm going to help you get out the matrix. No, don't tell me how to live my life. Don't tell me what to do. And meanwhile, they're still stuck in the matrix, though. They'll say, I don't like people lying, but they'll celebrate a holiday knowing it's a lie. I'm not mad at it, but that sounds confusing. That sounds like the Matrix. So if I tell somebody, I love you, I don't believe in Christmas, but I'm still going to ride this out. So that means I'm going against my belief. I'm going against something that I know that goes against my integrity, my dignity, my honor for you. So that should show you the love and respect and the honor and dignity I take in being in your life. It don't matter if you my kid. So somebody say, I'm saying that your father never really loved you. How? I don't believe in Christmas. It ain't real. It don't exist. It don't exist. So how can I lie to you about the truth? The truth could never lie to you. The truth could never lie to you. That could never happen. But when you're in the matrix, you believe that. When you're in the matrix, you believe the truth can lie to you. You're going to argue about it. You're going to be wanting to get violent about it. See, I had to learn that, wise warriors. That's why I keep stressing. I came from the bottom of the ocean. When I'm climbing up the mountain, I'm looking down at my old self. I'm not looking at nobody else. Because when you look down on people, you're saying you're better than them. That's why I don't look up at others. I look up at the new me, and I look down at the old me, because I ain't going to be that no more. I'm not going to be that no more. Not going to be that no more. Came too far. Came too far. And the real part, though, wise words about me coming far, I ain't go nowhere. I just got on this journey. I just got on my path. I ain't even pull the compass out yet. That's how real this is. That's how deep this is. I ain't even pull the compass out yet. I ain't even get to the desert yet where I got to start sipping on water and all that yet. I just started this journey. But see, the real part about when I got on my path, before I got on my journey, I had to see that pathway and tell other people, you coming? It's going to be difficult, We're going to have some disagreements. But heck of the path right here. Nah, I'm good. Nah, you bugged out. Nah, you crazy. How you going to do this without that? I'm not questioning anything. I'm going to just make it happen. I'm going to make it happen. When I was foolish, naive, and I wasn't doing the right thing, I made that happen. I found out how to run the street, right? So now I'm going to find out how to create this path and get on my journey. I found out how to be disobedient, right? So now I'm going to find out how to stay self-disciplined. I found out how to break the law. So now I got to find out how to abide by it. I found out how to not go to school. So now I got to find out how to school myself. See, wise warriors, when you doing something, you ain't got time to worry about what other people got going on because you literally and logically doing something and you got something to do. Big difference. A lot of people can say, I'm doing something. I'm doing something and I got something to do. Every day. Ain't no days off. I can rest so I can get my psychological thing back together and I can recharge that battery, but I got something to do. So when I ain't reading, when I ain't studying, I'm resting. When I ain't resting, I'm getting focused. I'm meditating. When I ain't meditating, I'm preparing a nice meal, or a nice meal is getting prepared for me. I'm getting some clothes together for the week. Lining up some appointments, some dates, some meetings. It's always something to do besides worry about what somebody else got going on. See, another thing that I appreciate, Wise Warriors, when you start climbing, the people that got something to do and they doing something, they going to want to holler at you because they going to see you got something going on and you doing something. So now they're not wasting their time. They're extending it. I'm going to say that again. See, when you got something going on and you doing something, for the people that got something going on and they doing something, you won't be wasting their time. They're going to extend it. They're going to extend that branch to you and say, come on. I've been paying attention to you. I've been watching you. You've been doing your thing. You know, I'm having a lunch tomorrow. You got some time? You know, I'm having a meeting with such and such next week. You got some time? And they ain't gonna even ask you about money, travel. If you ain't got it, they'll get it for you. They'll get it to you. They'll get you there. Because they know you focus. They know you got something to do and you're doing something. And now you get in line with what you need to be getting in line with. That's the real stimulation, Wise Warriors. That's how you get high. When you start getting aligned with things and the things start getting aligned with you. Opportunities don't pass you by because you're so in tune and focused on what you're doing and the things you got to get done. But if you're paying attention to what Jane Doe said, John Doe said, what Jane Doe doing, what John Doe doing, you're going to miss them opportunities. You'll be like, I missed that. Learn about things that don't apply to you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. There's so many other people worrying about it. You ain't going to miss out on it. So many other people worrying about it. They'll tell you about it. But if you do what you're doing, and then you got something to do, those people going to be like, damn, I hear from you in a minute. I ain't see you in a minute. What's going on? What you been up to? Where you been at? You be like, nah, I've been all right, hanging in there, just getting some things together. That's another thing, Wise Warriors. Can't tell people what you into, what you're doing. They're going to bring you down. It ain't going to never happen. Don't tell them where you're going. Don't tell them where you be at, who you be around. Don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. Got to get aligned. It got to be aligned with your spirit, with your soul. It got to be your calling. And it ain't a cell phone. It got to be your calling. It ain't a cell phone. What my brother said? Oh, he said, what's going on, caller? It got to be your calling, and it ain't a cell phone. So when you start the climbing, remember, you got to have all the gear on. See, that's another thing, Wise Warriors. When you start the climbing, a lot of people don't got gear to do mountain climbing. People don't got gear to go hiking. People don't got gear to build a cabin. They ain't got the material to chop that wood and to start that fire, or to go in that lake and go get some fish, whatever you got to do. See, I done fought the wolves in the street. Now I'm ready to fight the wolves in the wilderness. See, that's where I'm at. I done fought the wolves in the street. Now I got to go fight the wolves in the wilderness. That's where we at with it, Wise Warriors. We got to be on that type of frequency, because we know what those wolves in the street is capable of. But we don't know what those wolves in the wilderness is capable of. Two different type of wolves. It sounds the same. But see, the wolves in the wilderness, they're going to sneak attack you. And they ain't going to show no sympathy or empathy, because they know how to hunt. See, the wolves in the street, they just want to hunt out of anger, frustration, animosity, hate. But the wolves in the wilderness, they got to hunt to survive. They got to hunt to survive. That's why I keep my eye on those wolves, because they got to survive. These other wolves, they just frustrated. They just got hate. They just got animosity. They just don't like something. They just won't let go of things. But those wolves in the wilderness, they got to hunt to survive. Now that's hunting. Now that's hunting. And they ain't going to stop hunting till they full. They ain't going to stop. They going to keep hunting till they full. See, those other wolves, they could be caught. And they're going to get frustrated with the prey. Because when the prey don't want to play, they're going to get frustrated. But see, those wolves in the wilderness, they ain't playing. They're going to devour their prey and still be looking for more. They ain't hunting you because they frustrated. They ain't hunting you because they hate you. They ain't hunting you because they dislike you. They hunting you because they got to eat. Big difference, Wise Warriors. Big difference. And when you start to see differences, now you weird. Now you crazy. Now you too intense. Now it ain't that serious. So what's serious? What's serious? Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to worry about what other people saying and doing. I'm supposed to take that serious. That's going to sidetrack me. That's going to distract me. I ain't got time to do it. I did it already. It ain't get me nowhere. And that's not to knock those things or those people, but it didn't get me anywhere. See, that's another thing while I was working. When you start to grow and evolve and ascend, other things and other people, you're not mad at them. But see, when people stuck where they at and they not moving, it's always something or someone why they stuck. See, I was stuck because of me. I kept adding water to the quicksand. You know what I'm saying? I was adding water like I'm the reason why I was stuck, because I was around people that were stagnated. So I had to be by myself. So at least if I'm stagnated, I could get myself out the stagnation. But if I'm around other people, we all stagnated, all we gonna do is be mad at each other because ain't nobody moving around. Ain't nobody moving around. So now we just arguing all day. Because all we doing is stuck. We can't move. Ain't no progression. So if I'm by myself, I'd be like, all right, I'm by myself. I ain't got to worry about it no more. But if I'm with people and I'm still stuck, what that say about me? I'm going to be with people when I'm still stuck. I'm with people when we both hungry. I'm with people we both can't read. Or if it's a group, we all can't read. Or we all hungry. Or we all stealing. Or we all robbing. Or we all scamming. Or we all gossiping. Or we all causing problems. Or we all not real men. Or not real fathers. Or not real mothers. Or not real women. How that work? How that work? At least I'm by myself like that. So wise warriors, when you ascending and evolving, remember that. Keep going. Keep flowing. You're a river. You float upstream. You float upstream. And you got to keep that rich mentality, that wealthy mindset. Yes, you do need more. But as long as it don't go against your morals, your values, your dignity, your honor, or your integrity, bring it on. If you go against that, it ain't meant to be. Notice I didn't say we're not going to get it. We're going to get it. But if it go against your morals, your values, your dignity, your integrity, or your honor, it ain't meant to be. It's not. It'll come to you, though. It'll come to you, though. Other people going to be like, how you get that so easy? I've been consistently consistent. I ain't cut no corners. I ain't take no shortcuts. I told the people that was hating on me and that hated me and that disliked me, I told them, thank you. I told the people that doubted me, thank you. I told the people that said I want to be sugar, honey, iced tea, thank you. I also told the people I was digging in the garbage, doing bottles of cans. I also told the people it's been a point in my life where I wasn't looked at as a real man or a real father. And I'm not mad at that. Because when I put in the effort and energy, it wasn't good enough. So how long am I going to keep doing that? It's like a tug of war. How long am I going to keep pulling the rope? And then when people get frustrated that I'm trying to hold on and they let it go, now I fall. I got blisters all on my hands. My knees all busted up. I'm all in the mud. Now that I clean myself off and broke on my injured hands, it's like, and I go about my way. Oh, see, he wasn't strong anyway. But I was tug of war with you the whole time. I ain't just let the rope go. You let it go because you got frustrated. How long am I supposed to tug of war? How long am I supposed to go back and forth? See, I never told people I could do it without them. I told people we could do it together. It's going to be rough and tough. But people told me, I don't need you. We don't need you. We could do this without you. Whatever those things was. Whatever those things was. I never told people that. I can get this done without them. Nah. They told me that. They told me that we can get this done without you. So now that I listen to what they said and agree with them, all right, they get it done without me. Okay. Peace and power to them on their journey. But now that I allowed them to do what they said, I'm the villain. I never told nobody in my whole life I would be able to get something done, and I knew it would take me and them, or me and a group of us to get this done. Never told nobody that. On my worst days, I might have told them I don't like them, I don't like their ways, I don't like their attitude, they disrespectful, but I never opened up my mouth and said, I can get this done without you, knowing it takes multiple people or me and them to get it done. I don't care what it was. Never told them that. So Wise warriors, when somebody tell you they could do something without you, you take them up on that offer. Don't let it matter what it is. Let them get it done. And don't let them shame you, guilt you, or try to bait you in and say, well, I was frustrated. I was just talking. And I wasn't frustrated. I was just listening. And I took you up on what you said. I went my way, and I'm not looking back. And if somebody else that's not the person that said it, that's connected to the situation, tell you how you're less than something, no problem. No problem. No problem. Just learn that you didn't tell the other people and or parties you can get this done without. That's all that's relevant. So if I have a business and I tell the people, I don't need y'all, I can run this business without y'all. And the business don't go the way I anticipated. I can't say I'm saying, but they left me and now I'm struggling to take care of this business. I should have never told them I could get it done without them. You can't get that frustrated and tell somebody when it's multiple people that have to be involved with this thing that you can get it done without them though. And you might have the support from other people, or you might have things in place to help you run that business. But now that the things that's in place that you thought that could help you run that business, okay, they might give you the funding for the lights. But now, okay, they ain't give you the funding for the maintenance. Who's going to clean up the business? Who's going to pay the employees? Or who's going to keep the employees in check? Oh, you didn't think about that. You just thought about now they gave me funders. The lights going to be on. The heat going to be on. The AC going to be bumping. I'm good. But then when you struggle to feed your employees, no, but I'm saying if they wouldn't have never left, I wouldn't have these struggles to feed my employees. You wouldn't? Why not? Oh, because somebody was giving you help. So you thought you had it on your own. So you let them entice you with that. And you X me out. And I ain't mad that you X me out. I'm just pointing it out. You X me out. Okay. I ain't mad at that. That's all right. It's not an issue, not a problem. You X me out. So that's how this goes. People do that. They'll say, nah, I'm good. I don't need you. Or we could do this alone. And then they left alone and you ain't around. Oh, no, they never loved us. They neglected us. They did. Bro, but you said you could do it by yourself. And what I appreciate, Wise Warriors, is other people now. They know how to be counselors. You know what I mean? They'd be like, no, but you know what they meant. Now they got enough knowledge to understand what the person meant. They want to try to bait you back in for the person. Saying, you know how things get people get frustrated. No, I don't. No, I don't. I used to get frustrated. I had to check myself. I made terrible decisions. I had to outgrow them. They had to stare me in the face 10, 15, 20 years. And I'm blessed that I made it that far to see those decisions, to stare them in the face for 10 years straight, 5 years straight, 20 years straight. But to tell somebody I don't need them when it takes multiple people or a group of us to get this done. And then when it don't go the way as anticipated, how I'm going to take shots at them. I'm going to take shots at them. I'm going to say, no, I'm saying I'm good. No, I don't need y'all to help me with this car. And now the motor give out. Transmission give out. Man, nah, I'm saying if they would have still been here, I wouldn't have to worry about this transmission going out, this motor going out. What? I said I had it. And I was convinced I had it because I had the help that I thought I needed, where I don't need them no more. That ain't on them. That's on me for believing that, for saying that. That ain't on them. That's on me. I'm going to tell somebody that. It's a group thing, or it take multiple people to get this thing done, whatever that may be in life. And I tell the other person because somebody else, like I said, if it's a business And then now they like, yo, we gonna give you money to keep the heat on, keep the lights on, keep the AC on. Okay, but I still need help with the employees or the employer. I still need help with the maintenance. Nah, that's all right. I ain't worried about that. It's all good. It's all good. Gotta think about it. People do that. They'll tell people that. I don't need you. I could do this by myself. All right, no problem. When it backfire, don't put me in it. But that ain't what people do. They're gonna blame you. You the reason it backfired. You got weak. You quit. You give up. Or you gave up. Why would you do that? You ain't have to take what I said like that. Instead of checking themselves for saying it. Instead of checking themselves for letting their ego and their pride get in the way. They'll be like, no, but they ain't mean it like that. Okay, you know how they meant it. All right, well, you know how they meant it. You step up and help them with it. And don't say no, but I ain't the reason they're in that situation. Okay, so mind your business. That's what people gonna do, wise warriors. They're gonna try to bait you in and make you feel guilty for something that they said they either got, could do, or can achieve on their own. I got it. I can do this on my own. I don't need you because, like I said, somebody else is helping them with something. So they distracted by that help. And they confidence now. Their confidence is high. So it's like, what? Oh, I got help. Yeah, I don't need you. I'm good. We're gonna be all right regardless. And once one thing happened, you're the culprit. Once they get behind with one bill, the light go off. You're bad. They can't get no maintenance people to clean the building. You're bad. They ain't really got no food. You're bad. But when everything is running right, yeah, I did this. I'm the one. I'm the boss. I'm the king. I'm the queen. I'm the overseer. But when it backfire and it don't go the way I anticipated, it's your bad. You the reason it ain't work out. Wise warriors, remember, this is what people gonna do. The thing is, though, you just don't care about it. Just don't care about it no more. Let people reveal themselves to you. They're gonna do it. They're gonna get frustrated with something. See, you gotta let your patience with nothing supersede your success when you have everything. Because when you patient and you got nothing, you get to really see who you are. But now, when you become successful with everything, you get to see who other people are. I'm gonna say that again. When you patient and you have nothing, you get to see who you are. But when you become successful with everything, you get to see who other people are. That's what I'm talking about, wise warriors. That's what I'm talking about. Got to be about something. Got to be about something. Always be a leader. Always. Always be a leader. And not look to lead other people. Lead yourself away from the unnecessary. Lead yourself away from the headaches, the drama, the propaganda, the speculation, the gossip. Lead yourself to self-control. Lead yourself to prosperity. Lead yourself to peace and tranquility. That's how this goes, wise warriors. That's how this works. That's how this works. Everybody is either moving too slow or they speeding. We gonna get through this on cruise control. Everybody else either speeding or moving too slow. We gonna get through this on cruise control. That's what we gonna do, wise words. We gonna get through this on cruise control. That's what we gonna do. And that's what we do. That's what we're gonna do, and that's what we do. We gonna get through this cruise control. Plain and simple. That's how this works. We ain't gotta worry about it. Cruise control. That's how we gonna get through this thing. Cruise control. That's how it works. They don't need to rush. They don't need to go slow either. And they don't need to panic. Just relax. Just relax. You'll be okay. Take your time. Settle in. Get comfortable. And do what we do. There's very few wise warriors. I've been through this. I just was laying for the time and alignment to catch up. So we're going to build a lot more wise warriors. We're going to build. We're going to build. And I know eventually on these live streams, you guys just start tapping in. You guys just start checking. And I know. And I got to be honest with you guys. Like, I know you want to be anonymous. I know you want to be incognito. I get it. I get it. But I need you to tap in, wise warriors, man. Like, I need y'all to tap in now. Like, I get it. You want to be incognito. You don't want to say nothing. You don't want to expose yourself. I get it. But you got to tap in. It's our time. It's our time. I get it. Like, I really don't want to say nothing. People, don't worry about it. It's our time. It's our time. Don't worry about it. Just relax. Do what we do. It's our time. You ain't even got to sweat it. You know what I mean? It's our goal. You know what I'm saying? It's our goal now. So don't worry about it. It's our opportunity. It's time for us to get a go at this thing. And like I said, we ain't rushing and we ain't slow dragging. We're going to pace ourselves and brace ourselves. Because that's how we do. That's how we roll. That's how we operate. We wise warriors. We wise warriors. We appreciate happiness. We embrace peace. We embrace tranquility. We embrace self-control, self-respect. We embrace these things. We appreciate authenticity, being realistic. We appreciate it because we get how this work, how this go. And we're going to stay who we be. We're going to stay who we be. Like I said, I get it. A lot of you guys don't want to reveal yourself. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's time, though. It's our goal. It's our goal. That's how this thing works. It's our goal. We gave people a lot of time. That's how it go. Gave people time. Do what we gotta do now. You know? That's how it go. That's how it go. Like I said, just be patient with everything, about everything. Everything else gonna work out for us. Anything else don't make no sense. Anything else don't make no sense. And we ain't even got to sweat it. Because, again, we ascending now. We evolving now. It's our goal. It's our turn. The algorithm going to catch up to us. It's going to catch up to us. And when it do, we going to embrace it. We ain't going to move slow. We ain't going to move fast. We not going to OD, and we not going to fall back. We going to cordially and gradually deal with this. That's how we going to do it. And it's going to be gratifying. It's going to be humbling. It's going to be a beautiful experience. It's going to be a beautiful experience. Because that's what we need. It's going to be a beautiful experience. That's how this thing go. Anything else don't make no sense. Gratifying and humbling. How we get here? We get here because we are selective chosen few. That's how we get here. We rare. Not just on this internet thing, in life. In life, we rare. We rare. People think we crazy. People think we too intense. People think we over exaggerate. They could think that. All I know is, though, we're going to build up a strong nation together as wise warriors. We're going to build up a real strong nation together. Together. That's what we're going to do. And I know it's going to work out. I know it's going to work out. That's why I'm going to be patient. And the more and more I drop these videos and do these lives, it's working. It's actually working, wise warriors. Because the people that I need to tap in, they're going to start tapping in. They're going to start pulling up. And y'all know the code, wise warrior. Y'all know the code. You want to talk? Wise warrior, what's going on? How you been? What's good with you? I'm blessed. I'm humble. What's up with you? It's going to be a privilege, an honor to be a wise warrior. It's going to be a privilege and an honor to be a wise warrior because it's only going to be for a selected few. Of course, you're going to have some people that's going to want to be a part of it, but it's not that simple. You got to be ascending, evolving, growing, and you got to be flowing. Your vibes got to be right. Your frequency got to be high. Just can't be a wise warrior. That's not that simple. You got to be working on becoming one before you can even think you can be one. See, it's people that I talk to that don't say nothing that know they already wise warriors. They don't say nothing. They just hit that like button or they'll share. They'll share. They'll hit the like button. Some of them now, they start to subscribe more because they're like, oh, found them. All right. Yeah, I see, yo, found wise warrior. Let's get to it. That's how I go. Let's get to it. Found them. and they're going to stay appreciating what's going on. Just like I'm appreciate them coming and being a part of it and being involved with it, they're going to appreciate what I'm going to push out there. And we're going to have some beautiful times. It's going to be some great experiences. I already see it coming. The alignment is there now. It's already ordained already. The alignment is there. It's just the wise warriors got to unite. And we going to start to unite one by one. I'm going to see them pulling up, coming through. Wise warrior, what's good? I'm going to be like, yo, what's good? What's going on with you? They going to know the code. Then before you know it, wise warriors, monetization going to kick in. I'm at a Wise Warriors members only. I'm going to have memberships, but I'm going to have special ones for the Wise Warriors so we could just speak on the Patreon or privately. So it's like, all right, before I just even hit YouTube or hit anywhere else, let me hit my Wise Warriors off. Then I can get information and start sending them books and, oh man, we're going to be cooking. It's going to be a beautiful experience. So it's humbling, Wise Warriors, that I finally made it to this point. I finally made it to this point that now I could start speaking to those Wise Warriors. Humble that I finally made it there. Finally did it. Because it was a point, I was like, will I make it there? And I did. And as y'all analyze Wise Warriors, you see I didn't give up. You never give up, no. However, I didn't think I'll make it to this point at this point. Because I know what it's like to be doing things, Wise Warriors. Like, you know, the people watching the videos and sharing the videos, and it ain't going to be like that. Wise Warriors know what's going on. They're going to share the videos. They're going to send the videos to other Wise Warriors that really could tap in and tune in. Some people, I appreciate the support, but the Wise Warriors going to do that thing differently. They'll be like, oh, nah, I got a few gems over here. Let me send this out. Got a few gems. Let me make sure I send that to such and such and such. And like I said, I know y'all really don't want to say nothing. I get that. I know y'all want to be incognito because that's how we operate. But now, we got to start coming out the woodwork now. And no, we ain't got to identify ourselves and show our hands, but we got to start coming out the woodwork, Wise Warriors. We got to start doing that. Like I said, I don't want y'all to identify yourself and show y'all hand. You got to come out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're going to have to just create another account real quick, just so nobody could really get or be able to see your main account, just create another account real quick. Holler at me. You know what I mean? And we could talk. So when people try to do what they do and want to be nosy and see who's saying what and where you from and all that, they ain't even your main account. It's just the sideshow. Because we know how that works. People are going to want to be nosy and see where you're from, see where you're tapping in from, seeing how we got this connection and this bond and the way we communicate is like it's totally different. You know what I mean? So I get it, Wise Warriors, but we got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want you to identify yourself for sure your hand. We're going to have to get it in now. It's our time. It's our time. And we got to take advantage of it now. It's our time. You know, the journey was a nice journey. But now, time for us to get focused, Wise Warriors. We got to get to it. Got to get to it. Nobody do it like us. Nobody do it like us. Nobody do it like us. That's why we wise warriors, because the way we do it, it can't be duplicated, can't be matched. But we got to get it done. So again, wise warriors. And before I head out, I'm gonna start doing lives a little earlier in the day because I know some of my younger wise warriors want to tap in, and I'll be doing them at night, and y'all be doing y'all 1-2s at night. I get it, family time, and y'all be working and y'all be resting. But I gotta start doing them a little earlier for some of the younger wise warriors out there, so we can connect. So I ain't gotta be cutting into other things y'all be doing. You know what I mean? Reading y'all books and getting y'all rest and focus on your exercising and your diets. Trust me, I remember. So I'm gonna start doing some lives early, but not many because I'll be doing things early. You know what I mean? So, but trust me, once we start talking and building, we'll be able to find out some pretty decent times for me to do some of these lives so I could catch some of my younger wise warriors out there. Because the older ones, I get that. They're going to start tapping in slowly but surely. Like, oh, all right, I finally caught a live. Because I know how my older wise warriors do. They be catching the pre-recordeds. But like I said, I'm going to start doing some live streams early in the day for the younger wise warriors because I know they want to tap in. And like I said, I know y'all be doing what y'all be doing. Y'all exercising and getting y'all rest and, being with your families and all that. I get it. But it's time for us to do what we do now, wise warriors. It's time for us to tap in. You know what I mean? And take this thing to another level where we all know it's going to go and it need to be. You know what I mean? Because we here to stay now. Like I'm at the basically the monetization point. I ain't totally there, but it's coming. So we all know when I get there what's yet to come. So wise warriors, y'all know, start tapping in. And again, I understand y'all don't really want to, but the last pre-record, well, not the last one, but the one before that when I did it, I had a young wise warrior tap in. It let me know what was going on. He left me a deep message. He got very in touch with the wise warrior side, and I appreciate him. You know what I mean? Wherever he at, he see this on the playback. Salute to you, young wise warrior. Same way you happy you found me, I'm happy it found you. That's why I said the algorithm gonna pull me to y'all now. I ain't got to do certain things to put. No, the algorithm gonna take me to y'all now. So I get it. I get it. The younger wise warriors, I got y'all. Y'all know I got y'all. Y'all know I got y'all. But I got to speak to the older ones so they tap in. So the more they tap in, once the younger ones get in there, we gonna do what we do. You know what I mean? We gonna build our nation up, our wise warrior nation. It's gonna start to grow. And like I said, we're about to be a part of the algorithm, and that alignment is there now. The alignment is there now. So once y'all start tapping in and we start doing what we do, that's it. It's over. We can start getting into the survival tactics and the survival skills, the diets, the resting, the workouts, the exercising, the reading, the arithmetic, the writing, the respect, the solitude, the peace. Like we get into all of that. Get into the cooking, the baking, get into all of that. Because that's what we about, wise warriors. That's what we're about. Of course, like I said, I know y'all still want to be incognito. I get that. So I said, if you got to make another account or something, do that. But I know y'all want to be incognito. But a wise warrior, 2 pre-recorded videos ago, not the one I put up there yesterday. The one, like I think I put it up there like Wednesday or something like that. The young wise warrior tapped in on me. He like, yo, OG, yo, salute to you, yo, wise warrior, man. Like I said, same way you happy you found it, I'm happy it found you, man. The algorithm catching up now. That's why I said wise warriors just gonna stay consistent. We got to stay on what we on. Don't be distracted. Stay on what we on. It's gonna manifest itself. It's gonna get alive. Just gotta relax. That's why stay relaxed, no tension. Stay calm. Stay focused. It's coming together. It's coming together. And before we know it, I give it by late this year. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like November, December, going into January, things will start to manifest itself a lot more quicker. It's gonna take a minute because there's so many wise warriors on the planet. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna get maybe 4 at a time. Then they'll chill for like 2, 3 weeks. Then I'll get like another 3. They'll probably fall back for like 2 weeks. So, you know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, yo, what's up? Yo, I ain't heard from you in a minute. How you been out? Then they'll be like, yo, don't forget we gonna connect. And then behind the scenes, we could really connect. But for now, we gotta just connect on here, wise warriors. It's our time. You know what I mean? And for everybody else that been tapping in, showing love and showing support, they'll kind of have a better feel and a better understanding and a better perspective of how come I do what I do. They'll be like, I get it now. I see, okay, they tapping and they this, that. All right, I get it totally. You know what I mean? And maybe they'll want to apply themselves and they could become a wise warrior. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that go. But I'm thankful to the young wise warrior that tapped in. Like I say, left me a detailed message, man. Like, and that things like that bring a smile to my face. Things like that bring a tear to my heart. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about. The young wise warriors that's on deck, that's coming. That's the future. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to put things in perspective with respect, with dignity, with honor, with pride. They're going to display morals and values. They're going to respect themselves, respect others. They're going to be appropriate, be adequate, display punctuality. So now that's going to be the example, the young wise warriors. And like I said, when they start tapping in, I'm just going to be having fun with them. Like, yo, what you been up to? I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I've been like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just enjoy the enjoyment. You know what I mean? I'm appreciate the enthusiasm. That's what I would be doing. As soon as they tap in, whole intellect gonna switch up. Whole dialogue gonna change. Like, oh wow. Yeah, because I talk to my wise warriors. I talk to the world when I'm on my live stream. Don't get that twisted. But me and the wise warriors, we got a different lingo we speak by. You know what I mean? And it ain't no shade or nothing. Nobody. That's just how I work when I tap in with the wise warriors. You know what I mean? That's why it's always peace and power to everybody. That's why it's assalamu alaikum, shalom, all that. But the wise warriors, we got a different way. We speak to each other. We deal with each other. And accountability off the charts. Enthusiasm off the charts. The excitement, major. The focus level, impeccable. Like, so wise warriors, man, look, I appreciate you. Young wise warrior, Thank you for tapping in. Like, I thought you probably pull up tonight, but I know you probably have some things going on. You know what I mean? You doing what you do. Wherever you at, keep your head up. Let all the other young wise warriors know, man. The algorithm catching up now. All right? So we gonna do some things, man. You know? So to anybody out there, the mod that tapped in, appreciate you. Realist, thanks, my brother. Appreciate your time, effort, always your energy. Leonardo, you know how we do. SSC TV, thank you for your time, your effort, and energy. And everybody that been out there in the bushes, aka the Wise Warriors, man, thanks for tapping in, all right? And like I said, I understand y'all want to stay incognito. Just create another account so nobody can really see what's going on. And let's build, man. Let's build, man. We got it, because we got to make the younger wise warriors tap in. You know what I mean? Once they see us building, they gonna say something. They ain't gonna say nothing if they don't see us building. They're just gonna be like, he just lied. But once they see us building and they see that wise warrior, because that's all be putting it in there. Wise warrior, ain't gonna be put titles no more, just wise warrior. So they could just tap in. Because if I be putting those titles, they'll be like, he just talking about regular. He ain't doing what we do. So once I just start putting wise warrior and everything, so they just tap in. I know they're gonna be listening for a minute. All right, let me see what OG talk about. It's like, all right. And once they see I got some other older wise warriors in, they gonna tap in. They gonna be like, all right, yo, what's good with y'all? What y'all doing? And that's, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. So to all the older wise warriors, man, let's stop playing and get to it, man. All right, let's let our experiences resonate with the younger wise warriors. You know what I mean? For real, for real. All right, so everybody out there, I appreciate everybody's time, effort, and energy. And again, for anybody that's new and you seeing this on a playback or pop up in your algorithm, I would appreciate that subscription. It is free. And hitting the like button is free. All right. So till next time, everybody out there, I appreciate it. Wise warriors, we here now. Let's get it. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and power. Shalom. Till next time. Peace, world.